little errand? All them little rats dead?
Yes. What is my next assignment? I don't have a lot of time to waste.
Time to waste, huh? I'm just about to swear you into the Iron Ring, the best warriors guild that ever fought, and you're calling it a waste of time?
Excuse me. I did not mean that the ceremony was a waste of time. I am truly honored at being accepted into the Iron Ring, if I may presume that I am in fact being accepted. My waste comment was merely an indication of my personal concern for the dwindling opportunities I perceive for finding my missing soul and saving my own life. Please excuse my selfishness.
Okay, maybe I was a little hard on you. Anyway, here goes. Put your hand on your heart. Do you, Copper, promise to uphold the code of the warrior and the rules of the Iron Ring?
I do.
Good, so now you're in.
Thank you, Brother Solarian. I appreciate your trust in me. What's my next assignment?
What's next is you're an apprentice. You go practice for a while and come back later. You don't get no next assignment until you've been in the family a bit longer. So if that's all, I've got breakfast waiting for me.
Fine. I'll go practice or something.
So, now I'm officially a warrior.
Aye, and here's one of your new mates now. Morrison, get a load of this here. We got a surprise for you. This is Copper, and he's just joined our guild.
Copper, is it? Pleased to meet you, laddie. I'm Morrison, and I have to say I'm a bit surprised.
Surprised? Isn't this guild open to anyone who passes the tests? Why should my age make any difference?
Nay, I didn't mean that. The heart of a warrior cannot hear no age requirement to possess. Easy now. I refer to Solarian. You must have a bitter spunk or to have gotten past his growlings. He's sort of grumpy, but still fancies himself a comedian.
Well, thanks. But take my word, I'm used to that sort of thing.
You'd be Eric's son?
Yes, that's me.
Aye, now I'd be understanding. The accident, the dreaded soul hounds. My sympathies are with you, lad. Your father will be missed by all Gladstone.
Thank you. But now I suppose I should be getting along on my shopping trip here.
As you wish. All right, then. Welcome aboard, lad, and the best of luck on your quests.
Yeah, this dude is Lig.
Not too chatty, is he?
You want someone to talk to? Get married. You want a familiar? Sign the damn book.
Lig ready.
Oh, so you do speak.
Yes. Lig speak when needed.
Yeah, the Thieves Guild, as Vinyavi already told us, the Thieves Guild's familiar is basically an otter or a flying weasel or whatever the fuck that will steal items for you, and Lig will fight pretty well and identify monster and find food. So, I mean, it's up to you guys. I like Lig and I like the Thieves Guild one, but either is fine, actually. Oh. A lightning crystal. Griselda identifies items. Ooh. Allows players to smash down doors, breaks open chests and other objects. Also doubles the amount of damage done by one open-handed strikes. You can go unarmed in this game? Excuse me? Really? That'd be fucking cool though. Let's go down here. Goldie heals and protects with spells. I assume Goldie is the Cleric's Guild one. I mean, either is fine. I just, the one every time I play, or I shouldn't say every time because I said it's been like 10 years maybe. I don't know how fucking long it's been forever. But last time I played, I've
now
used
this'll be a
Lig
fun
and I've
place.
used the Weasel. So so I know that I like them, but also it doesn't matter, really.
Aha! A pleasure to see you again so soon, Copper.
Well, I just wanted to see what all this other guild stuff was about. And why you never told me before, I can't understand.
Things have changed, Copper. I'm sorry about your father. Before, we didn't want to stain your reputation. Few of the folk in the keep are fond of us. Now, we decided you'd be better off with the skills we can teach you.
All right then. Let's go see this bacchanal.
Patience, Copper. Let's play a bit longer. Follow my marks well. They'll lead you to our lair. Find us, and we'll let you join.
Mark away then. I won't be far behind.
What do you mean, Vinere? What do you mean with what class did I choose? Do you mean like, did I do a fighter, or did I do a mage, or did I do something else? Because generally you do everything in this game, if I remember correctly. Because if you look at the guilds, once you level each of the guilds, you can rank up, and then you get more abilities, and you can do more trials and do more things.
Wish I had something to eat.
Oh, I didn't remember that. Okay, let me just say, I don't really think I'm going to be focusing too much on magic, because that's generally not my playstyle. But other than that, I don't really care. I mean, if you want me to like pick Griselda and do oh my god, and like do a fighter anyway, then sure. I mean, I don't care. It's a casual playthrough. I just want to play the game again.
Time for me to go.
Time for me to go something. These tenacious insects we found. And are only susceptible to attacks most involving electricity, which they are extremely vulnerable to. That's cool. Oh. Zap, 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 zap. Yeah, we're not doing keyboard controls. That's fucking insane. But there's like no ideal choice and always bounced around no matter, yeah. Yeah, it seemed that way last time I played. Like, it wouldn't have mattered what we, regardless of what you chose. Black lichen. So it's all up to you then. What do you want? I know, I'll put it this way. Stealing from shops is much less of a cool thing in the long run than you think it is. I mean, it's like very useful early game when you don't have anything, but it's like severely inefficient or unnecessary later because you have so much money, if I remember correctly. When eaten, lichen will restore 10 points of damage. In addition, when mixed with other things, it can become even more useful. No, 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 no. We don't want that. That's the wrong button. Conversations. Notes. Comments. That robe looks uncomfortable. What the fuck? What the fuck is this? Is this the guild masters? Alright then. You're an asshole copper, but whatever. I'm just saying that if you want me to pick the ferret, I'll fucking pick the ferret. I'm just saying that it's not as good late as you might think. And that's the only downside, really. I mean, all the familiars are really about as useful as each other. It's just basically how annoying they are. Is this even the right way? Well, it's a way, for sure. Alright then. But she will fight for you to the best of her ability. I mean... Fair enough.
I'm not as good at picking locks as I wished I was.
Now we have a thing. Is there anything else in this chest? Another cocoa cap. I guess they're not super rare though. But what is this? A cave aloe. Heals 5 points of damage. Eating the sweet spongy will restore. Okay. Useful. And this is the Bacchanal. You can kill this lady, by the way. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can do it.
Copper, welcome to the Bacchanal. Dash said you'd be by.
Good morning, Jaden.
Listen, Copper. Word on the street is that all them guilds is offering you a familiar. We maybe ain't quite as high-toned, but here at the Bacchanal we'll match 'em gesture for gesture. You want a familiar? We got one for you too.
What familiar does this organization have?
Here, look at him. Cyrus, be nice for Copper.
Nice.
What if I did want him?
You want him? You give me 2 coins. So, now you found us, do you want to join?
Maybe.
If you do, put 2 coins in that box as voucher of your good intents.
Here's my money. Make me a member.
Hold your britches. First, you'll have to perform a little task, you know, to demonstrate you're with us.
A task? Fine. Task away. Ask me anything.
I want to eat this here apple for breakfast, but I ain't got no implements. You go get a dagger for me, but don't pay for it.
Steal it? Gee, I don't know.
If you got a problem with that, maybe the Bacchanal ain't the right place for you.
Come on, Jaden. Can't you take a joke? And what's this? A dagger. Here, with best wishes on your happy breakfast.
I didn't click that.
You impudent pup! That's my own blade. You just joined our group and already you're light-fingering right under our noses. Boy, I love you like you twerked my own spawn. Now get out of here and let me eat in peace.
I guess I'm officially a thief now.
Yeah. This will allow us to steal, backstab, and pick locks. Backstabbing is fucking insane when it comes to some damage, but also half impossible once you actually get into combat. Unless the thief that possesses a sniper skill, unable to use the skill at range. Yep. Stealing from shops and the occasional character. If your victim is not looking at you while you're robbing them, your chances are better. If a shopkeeper finds you stealing, he'll close his doors to you forever. That's the one thing. If you get caught stealing, you will never, ever be able to enter that shop again. Which is very detrimental if you fuck up. We can open the lock without destroying or making noise. If the player's thief level is lower than the lock, he can't pick it. If his thief is equal or greater, then he can. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm gonna ask you guys again. Which familiar do you want? So Golem, 1 vote for Golem, because he can bash locks and chests and whatever.
Come on in, Copper. Maybe we got something in here you can use.
Poison sacks, a longbow, fine leather, studded leather armor, dagger of the empty hand. Where are you, Ian? Once belonging to the Wild One Chieftain, balance blade returns to the field when thrown. Oh. When thrown, this dagger ignores all resistance and protection. Okay. It also returns to you. What the fuck? Also, we're just picking up a lot of stuff to fill in our journal, basically. Because you don't actually buy the thing unless you try and walk out with it. One vote for Griselda and 1 vote for the Golem. I might actually go Griselda then, because I have played like an entire playthrough with the Golem. And I have played a lot with the Weasel as well. Now we have a lot of items to look at. And we start with the Venom Sack. Swollen Sack is an ingredient. Blah blah blah. Leather gloves. Added protection against blunt. Just armor. A longbow is incredible range. Uses movement and attack speed. Interesting. But the point is, you said Griselda identifies items, but it seems that so far every item we picked up has been identified for us. How useful is her identification ability? I'm not opposed to using her, but I just want to know if her ability is actually like useless. Protects away from lesser poison. An acid sack after being struck. The combat ability is reduced. When applied to a locked acid within will reduce the difficulty by 1 level. Or if used on a level 1 lock, it is open. When thrown, it splits open, releasing a shower acid to the target. Poison plant. Griselda has a small blah blah. Gather items needed for recipes. Transfer mana to you. Identify objects. Okay, cool, but what does identify objects mean? Like, is it useful? Is my question. I understand what I understand the words, but what the fuck in practicality? How useful is it? Lesser poison strike to your next melee or missile attack. These can be queued. Okay. Interesting. Mask of Shadow is an artifact. When worn, this enhanced enchanted mask makes the user invisible as long as he stands still. That's cool. Cat Ring reduces damage taken from falling by half. That's pretty cool. Oh. So you can go unarmed if you use Kellan's Ring and you use something, the other thing. The light green ooze released by display inflicts lesser poison 50% of the time. How much does your ring cost, lady? Kellan's ring, how much? 250. That might be cool.
Locked.
And this is 2,500. Okay then. The Gauntlet of Speed will have to wait. 2 crowns. 81 crowns. 81 crowns. Interesting. I've never actually gone
Come on in. Copper?
Don't. We will be back, lady. Ow, ow, what the fuck? Rip. Yes. Obviously.
Come
Now
on
we have
in,
to
Copper. Maybe we
wheel
got
our
something in here.
Locksmith,
you can
Death
use.
Strike. You will have experience with the creatures and learn hunting games. Oh yeah. I mean, we will get most, if not all, of all guilds' abilities. Just because of how that we will level every guild. We're not gonna leave anything behind, even though we don't choose their familiar. I like that the Mask of Shadows is actually worth less than the Gauntlets of Speed. Wapa! Leather gloves. And that seems to be about it. So we're just gonna... Oh, okay, you create a mana foil with silver leaf and red sulfite. I thought it was the other way around. Vinevi, do you have any I was about to say objections or insight into what kind of build or weapon or anything we want to do? Like, unarmed seems to be interesting, but I don't know how viable or useful it is at all. But it would be interesting, because I've never done it in this game. Bandits. Cross them at your own peril. Yes.
Oh, yeah?
Ow, ow. Fuck, you heard the words. God damn, that hurt. After years of working various types of toxins, this man developed complete resistance to lesser poison and slight resistance to greater poisons. Ow. Owie. So where are we now, map? We are in Lower Gladstone. I see. Yeah, we fucking left. Died and left. Yeah, you have to make your own notes as well, I guess. Does that mean... Yeah, we're gonna make... We're gonna make some notes.
Very nice.
Oh, sweet. Does that mean we actually got some training? Guilds. It did. This is
Excuse me, sir. I'd like to get into my room.
Oh, you ain't got a room here, boy.
No room? I've been living there for over a year. Where's your memory?
Where's your rent, copper? You're overdue 3 days ago. You said you'd get some money from your father. I take it he died before you got any money out of him. Didn't have his purse on him?
I did not say I was getting money from my father. I said I was going to ask for a job. I'm going to ask my uncle now, but he's away. Please be patient a bit longer.
If and then you cannot pay me for all past and current rents due, then I have the pleasure of evicting you. Personally, I don't hold with them that believe you're related to the Legrays. I think King Richard will not continue to tolerate you for long now that his brother is dead neither.
Only 50 coins.
I guess I gotta let you in.
Don't mind me, I'm just taking my money back, thank you very much. What do we have in our room? What is our room even?
Home sweet home.
This is our room. We can't close the door. We have a thing. What is this? A mana cluster. We have a force pod. The fuck are you, rich? Like, for real rich? Also, I don't know why the quest thing keep updating. This is just to remind us that we have to go to the drawer code? Because I already know that. Once empowered with this item, the next non-ancient spell will have no cost.